Hello, Mr. Hartleif. Tell me, what is VEKA's strategy for dealing with the economic downturn?
The overall strategy of VEKA, globally and locally, is not really affected by the current financial and economical crisis. VEKA is looking for a leading position in the most important global markets for UPVC window and door profiles. The UK market is one of the biggest markets in Western Europe, is still very important in the overall VEKA concept. We want to position ourselves as a quality leading company with a comprehensive product range and a full service concept along the value chain. This includes complete recycling concepts for the offcuts as industrial waste and the post-consumer windows. In spite of the economical crisis, we will accept no compromise affecting performance, quality or service. But obviously, in critical times like this, there is more emphasis on the optimization of the product processes and structures. As the markets become more and more competitive, improvement of efficiency and decrease of specific costs in production and administration is a compulsory exercise. In this respect, we are looking for a full integration of VEKA plc into a cross-Europe interrelated production scheme. Within this cooperation, we are able to realize synergies and economies of scale, which support VEKA plc tremendously in terms of competitiveness. In addition to that, we still design and launch new product lines for the British market, which helps our local customers to develop their specific market segments.
So how does VEKA gain from being part of a privately owned global company, especially in today's economic climate?
In a globally acting group like VEKA, it is very important to be independent of just one single market. Not every individual market is affected the same way like the UK market in this crisis. The German market, for example, is currently quite stable because of an increased demand for energy-saving products and more investment into renovation and home improvement. The VEKA Group has been very successful over all these years because of a sound mixture of growing markets and more or less mature markets. The strong global position is a very good backup for local activities like VEKA plc here in the UK. There will be a powerful support in terms of technology, product exchange in the interrelated production scheme, service providing, recycling and financing.
And how are other companies reacting to this downturn?
All competitors in the UPVC profile market are affected by this crisis and have to react. That includes measures and actions like redundancies and reduced working hours. Beside that short-term effect, some of our competitors may even think about pulling out of the UK because of a lack of perspective or simply no sufficient financial substance or power. In the last decade, our industry was very interesting for financial investors and quite often target for huge investments. The value of these investments are decreasing and the interest of these investors may disappear. This is a great chance for the strategic players in the market. VEKA will stay in the UK market with a local organization and production. The UK market is important for VEKA and so it will be in the future. We would like to take this crisis as an opportunity to win the confidence of the long-term orientated quality suppliers within the window industry, and we would like to bind them as a partner and gain some market share.
And is there anything that the government can do to help, do you think?
I think the UK government is discussing as well measures and actions to support the industry during the economical crisis. But it is essential that these measures and actions are realized effectively and quickly. The industry needs the demand now to secure business and protect employment. The construction sector is quite important as more than 100,000 people are working in it. So I think measures and programs for renovation of public buildings would help a lot. Especially the huge volume of existing local authority buildings is an ideal platform to realize this support effectively. Another effective point could be the decrease in VAT for energy-saving home improvements. That could gain both an economical and ecological benefit for the society and should be seen as a meaningful investment in the future.
How would VEKA react if the UK market continued to seriously decline?
VEKA plc have already undertaken measures and actions to reduce the cost basis significantly. We do not expect the market to deteriorate further in the same sharp way. The opportunity exists for the committed companies once the financial situation improves. We want to be one of those companies.